Sup amigos, Tello here, back to another video for today. In today's video, I want to talk about something that's a little bit different from the channel that we normally do, and it's talking about just gaming as a variety rather than just specifically World of Warcraft, because I'm seeing a lot of creators move on to other versions of, MMOs they've never played before, such as like old school RuneScape. So maybe some people are going to FF14. I think it's really important for people to realize that gaming, no matter what, is what you make it to be. And yes, for some of these people, it could be a flavor of the month, right? Maybe they are just trying it out because they're temporarily burned out from WoW and they want to give something else a shot. But while they do this and they give something else a shot, they find themselves finding a new niche, finding a new audience, finding a new, presence within this genre where they're actually having a good time with the product. And I think that's what gaming's all about. If you ever remember when you were a little kid, or you were growing up, gaming wasn't just limited to one game. I mean, how many moments do I remember, even myself being a kid, playing GoldenEye, playing, Rampage on the 64, wrestling games, like the Monday Night Nitro. I remember playing that. I think it was the NWO game. I remember playing No Mercy, the WWF one as well. I also remember just playing multitude of different games growing up, through the console eras as well, like Dragon Ball Z Budokai, or playing the Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm, or playing, all the different shooter games like Call of Duty and Halo and Gears and all these products, right? I just remember playing a variety of video games, maybe my story games too, like Oblivion and Fallout and Red Dead Redemption, right, etc. And just having fun, or you're playing your Souls games, right? Like, there's so many different games, and I think the point is that variety is something that should be enjoyed. It should be praised. It should be, what gaming is all about. And when you stick yourself to one particular niche for so long, and that's the only thing that you've ever covered, that's the only thing that you've ever talked about, it's the only thing that you ever played as a player, at some point, even yourself will get burnt out too. And this happens, but that's why there's a multitude of different games. And sometimes in life, in order to progress, you have to take a step back before you take a step forward. So I believe in that more importantly than anything. But I also realize too that people should be allowed to just have fun with what they want to have fun with. So I don't knock any big creator wanting to go try out old school RuneScape, but in the matter of fact, I implore you to do that, because there are so much fun games out there that if somebody didn't tell me to go try out, and I never did back in the day, I would have missed out on so many, different things. I would have missed out on, playing Halo if I never gave it a chance and my friends never told me to play Halo 3 for the first time. I would have missed out on not playing Gears of War if my friend never shared me the trailer for the first time. I would have missed out on not playing Call of Duty 4 if I never, tried out COD to begin with, right? The OG Call of Duties, right? When the times were good then. I would have missed out on all those great moments. I would have missed out on playing Tekkens and the Mortal Kombats and playing King of Fighters, all these things. I would have missed out on so many different products, man, if I never got a recommendation or at least saw some footage of something and say, hey, you know what? I'm going to go give that a go, right? That's what I'm getting at, is that there's so much gaming to be explored that World of Warcraft will always be there for you, no matter what. Even in a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, WoW's still going to be there. When it goes through all its retail expansions, when Anniversary comes out, when Anniversary 2, 3, and 4, and Classic gets re-released for the 15th time, it's, more than likely, it's still going to be there. I know I'm just joking, but I'm just saying, it's still going to be there. So all I'm telling you is that, please, don't let World of Warcraft be the only game you limit yourself to. Because, hey, guess what? Newsflash. The developers of the own game probably play other games as well. They don't just play World of Warcraft. So if the developers of the own video game are playing other games, why the hell are you not playing other games too? You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, like, there's so much other shit to be experienced. And I love WoW deep within my roots, growing up as a kid, watching my friends play Horde for the very first time, seeing a Tauren walk into the Barrens, right, coming from their starting zone, and my friend showing me, oh, I'm going to go to the Barrens over here and go level in here instead. And I remember just seeing an elemental shaman or seeing an undead warlock for the very first time, right, go up and Brill, and my friend was playing, and I'm like, what the hell is this place? I don't know what this WoW stuff is. And just experiencing that. Fast forward all the way to 2025, and I've been playing the living hell out of the game. Me too. I understand it's normal to take a break. It's normal to sometimes step back from it, right? But I'm looking forward, most importantly, obviously, to Mob Classic coming out here in 2 days now, and I'm looking forward to experiencing that. I never experienced that back in the day. So for me, that's a fresh, new, exciting experience of World of Warcraft that I never got to experience that I am going to, right? So I'm really much looking forward to enjoying that. Now, obviously, We're not promoting mob here, so settle down. The only thing we are promoting is Panda Express. Let me get some orange chicken and some chicken and broccoli. Much love to you. However, though, we are talking about just the subject of people having fun. And I really feel like it's super important for you, as well as a player, to realize that, you know, there are so much things out there to really make you happy, to really make you excited again, to make you feel like you're playing a video game again. And I can't tell you enough how many times I've, you know, on the side, just I'm playing an indie game in the background, or I'm just chilling, and I'm not just only focusing on World of Warcraft all the time. There is so many other video games out there that I'm having fun with, either with my friends or by myself. Hell, I mean, it's a good time to be a gamer. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I feel like us as gamers too, which I will put this in this portion of the video, we put ourselves into pits where we feel like there's just no good games right now. And I can understand that feeling. Don't get me wrong. Maybe a lot of people resonate with that as well, where they feel like there just really isn't a lot of great games that are out right now that are scratching that niche. What's the next big product waiting around the corner? But I feel like the best thing I can recommend to you guys at that moment, just find a game with your friends in Discord or yourself and just play it. And just totally ignore that like mentality in your mind, because that's only going to hold you back from wanting to play other games that are currently people are playing and having fun with at the current moment. Whatever comes out, let it be natural. Let it come out in a couple months. If it's the next big Fortnite, if it's the next big World of Warcraft MMO, whatever it is, let it come out and don't overthink it, dude. Trust me, I'm telling you that from experience, because as a person that was, you know, looking forward to the next phase of SOD, and then, you know, if it was underwhelming or not, and then you're disappointed, that affects your mental state when it comes to how you feel about playing that game or so. So I truthfully believe a lot of players really, you know, they don't admit this, but they're playing more games than WoW. You know, when it comes to, you know, just only locking into WoW. They are playing more games than none. And I really am curious how many games you guys in the comments below, if you are, you know, this far into the video, how many other games are you guys playing in the comments below? What other games of World of Warcraft besides WoW, right, are you playing? And don't say Warcraft, right? That doesn't count. That's a real-time strategy game. Even though it kind of counts. It is a good one. I'll tell you that much. So don't get away with murder here, but much love to you. But tell me honestly, what other versions of, you know, other games in general are you playing that you're enjoying that doesn't just lock yourself besides just World of Warcraft? So I'm really curious about that. But with all that being said, I just think it's very important to just, you know, do something else with your time that you enjoy. You know, don't feel like you're limited to one particular thing. You know, do something with your time that, you know, respects your time and you have fun with it, and you don't take it super serious. And I think that's why a lot of these other creators right now, they're playing other versions of games that they've never played before, or maybe they're revisiting in you know, quite some time, and they're having fun with it. And I think that's the most important thing I can recommend as a gamer who just really loves gaming, man. I remember when I was used to, you know, work at GameStop, and I remember just like, you know, looking at all the games when I was doing them all in alphabetical order. I was just like, you know, making sure all the things were assembled, and I would just be like, man, I remember how much fun I had with this game. This game kicked ass, or this game brought back some good memories, or this was like a fun nostalgia trip. I had so many moments like that at GameStop, and I had like such a great time, dude, like working there and like just talking about video games overall, that I forgot that after playing WoW, I forgot that, like, man, well, gaming's not only centered about World of Warcraft. There's so many products and so many things to be experienced that it's just a shame that sometimes people limit themselves to only one particular thing and they never explore anything else. And it's not to knock people that, you know, just like one thing. That's fine. But there's so much pieces of like art out there. I would consider it art because, you know, gaming is a form of art, right? There's so much different, you know, stories and plots and twists, right? And just different experiences you get to have that I feel like it's just like not worth missing all that out. It's worth experiencing that and enjoying all the different feelings that you get from it, whether it's story games, shooting games, whether it's strategy games, other MMOs, etc., right? RPG fantasies. There's so much more to be, you know, on the table to just, you know, dive through. But all in all, like, that's all I wanted to talk about and, you know, just give you my point of view, at least on this subject. I think it's very important that we all as gamers just, you know, come to a unison, I think, or what is it? We unite together. I don't know what the word is. Editor, don't chop my shit up. Much love to you. You will get packed for sure. But I think it's important for all of us to be united on this stand when it comes to, you know, gaming as a whole. That it's meant to be played in all forms and factors, and we're meant to have a very fun time more than anything, and go from there. So, amigos, leave your comments and thoughts below. And let me know what you guys think. Let me know your opinions, and I'll go from there. I don't know how to end these videos anymore. half the time I don't even know what I'm fucking saying. So, much love to you. Yeah. Come to the Twitch. Good times over there. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. I realize I'm overdue on my Poland Spring, good sirs and madams. You didn't end the video? I'm docking your pay. You're getting 2 cents per hour. This son of a bitch.